As always, welcome to the Late Night Money Show. If you're watching on YouTube, before you get started, give it a like. Jump in, hit the like button, notification bell, whatever you got to do. Be part of that win and free pick family, folks. That's what I say. Facebook, the same thing. If you're on Facebook, there's a Facebook group. Join it, like it, come in, make comments. Most of the comments, though, have been up on more YouTube than on the Facebook group, which is fine. I don't mind. I just like people coming in, hanging out, saying hello, having a good time in the chat. We'll take it. Make sure the volume's on. All right, listen, we're streaming on YouTube, working. Facebook, we're live. Wonderful. Perfect. Let's just right into it. So, Red Sox postponed today. Phillies postponed today. We do have the Brewers working right now. And they're at, I saw they're winning. They're up 6-1. And we have Seattle. That was a delayed start. I don't even know were they even postponed. They were totally postponed. Supposed to be pushed back. Now you get a PPD. Wonderful. So my 5-pack is down to a 3-er. And what are you going to do? Sometimes games get postponed. Kansas City. Of course, that game doesn't get postponed. They're down 4-1. Under White Sox 8.5. That is 3-3, bottom 6. And we got the Giants tonight. So what are we going to do? We got 3 postponements. And we got a loser on our hands and a dogfight any other with baseball today. It happens. What are we going to do? Hockey-wise, we threw out the under in Toronto, 6. That was a push. Here in the chat, though, we did have Columbus loser in OT. Another OT loser. Hi, OT losers on the ice. Had one last night, kept us from sweeping the board. Over Lakers, Knicks get there, though, for us. We'll take it. And what else is there to say? Welcome. All right, everybody here. Groovy Caps is in the house. How are you? Elliot, New York, representing. Dave in California. Dave's in California. Welcome. Good evening. Thanks for coming in, Dave. Daniel, I'm hanging in there. I don't know how long you've been. I just came back to chat because I was on the sports page there going over scores. I got 3 postponements and looks like a loser in Kansas City, and I'm holding out hope for under White Sox. So it is what it is. And then I got to push, on the ice. So definitely not Mr. Money. It might be Mr. Push or might be lose some money tonight. Pelicans under 237. How is that looking? How's that New Orleans there looking? Where are the Pelicans? 59-39. Looking pretty good. 20-point lead, but this is the NBA. This is the NBA, Rob. Who knows? You could get a 37-7 run like we saw in that Celtic game, whatever it was, and next thing you know, we're tied at 75, and you get overtime, and it's 150-150. I'm just busting chops. Looking good, That looks like it's sailing under the total, so that's a good one there. Live bet the Reds under. Okay. Man, live bet under in the Reds game. Has it even started yet, or you're just saying that in general? Like, I know it was a 10 o'clock start. It just started. Okay, second inning. Oh, I like the under there. I said I like the. Obviously, we got San Francisco today. I like the under, obviously, because this Frisco pitching staff's doing a fine job right now. Astros down. Of course they are. I said that. I said, if we're going to take a nice dog, why don't we take a nice young stud pitcher? I said that. People want to take Houston. I said no. Orlando, how are you today? Not that much money. A lot of postponements. We got 3 postponements, and we got a push on the ice. Oakland and Vegas, save your day. Oakland. I'm against you on Oakland there. I mean, I sort of like the A's a little bit, but I don't know. They can't hit. Both pitchers give up runs. I couldn't. I was leaning. I like the A's. Then I kind of like the Diamondbacks. I'm like, you know what? Probably the over would be a play there for me. Earl, what do you got here today? Toronto, Columbus in NHL. Texas, Toronto, MLB. Toronto. What do we got in MLB? Texas and Toronto. Uh, Toronto down 3-1. Texas lose 1-0. Someone was like, "I'm going to take." Were they going to take Texas on the run line? I say if you're going to take a dog, you just take them, not to lose by 1 run. So let's see. How are the big faves doing today? San Diego's getting it done at 180. The Yanks looks like they're going to get it done as 200 faves. Houston spit the bit right now, down 6-0. And Tampa Bay. So the big faves actually covered a little bit here today. Big faves taking care of business. 3 straight losing days for you, Elliot? All right, hey, listen. Just adjust the bankroll, grind it out, one day at a time. That's all you can do. Eating filet mignon makes you feel better. Why wouldn't it? Nice piece of meat there. All right, everybody's waited long enough. Wow, it's been 6 minutes already in here. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I haven't started started up the chat here. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. What happened here? We don't want that one. Hold on a second. I got to hide that. Hold on a second. We don't want these. These are the old. Where the heck? Oh, my goodness. Are you telling me none of these things didn't even save in here? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I didn't even look back. I didn't even look. But now I'm annoyed. Now I am a little annoyed here because I put these in earlier and I didn't even look to see if they saved. And now there's nothing saved in here. Well, I saw that. I got back down the YouTube channel. Thank you for that. And I apologize because 3 of our games were postponed out of the gate and we had a push on the total. And Kansas City doesn't look good. Hopefully we bounce back with our light games here and catch, White Sox kind of maybe hopefully stay under for us. And then we catch the Giants here. Well, what happened was here, Elliot, is that I tried to put the picks for the next day in. So I just hit the little button and the free pick scroll, and it did not save apparently. So now I'm going to have to re-add them. I don't mind that. Like I said, oh, I don't put these in right away. Let me wait a second before I do it. Let people come in the room a little bit, get a couple views, get a like, and then add the free pick in for everyone to see. And then it did not save. So now I have to do it right here on the fly. So it is what it is. What am I going to do? What are we going to do, Elliot? I just feel bad because everybody's sitting around watching my giant head as I type in stuff here, and it was already typed in. But all right. Free plays are scrolling. And I'll add them here to the chat for people to see also. I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm sorry about that. That's James, appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the word. Thanks. Listen, what are we going to do today? It's postponements. I get a push. Looks like I'm going to have a loss here in Kansas City. It happens. I can't go 6-2 every day. I'll be happy with 4 and 3 days, grind it out. 3 and 2 days. Somebody said, you go 3 and 2 every Sunday in football, you're hitting 60% for the season. You shouldn't bat eye at going 3 and 2. It's nothing wrong with just being a game over 500, making $85 a day, going 3 and 2 at $100 a game or whatever the case may be. Thanks, Elliot. 4-3 Angels now. Okay, so anything's possible. Anything is possible. That's why it's a baseball, Susan. This is a great John Sterling says. Anybody catch the Yanks when he says that? Go just YouTube that thing. So. John Sterling. Any hoot. So how about that? Braves are tied up here because we said we sort of little. Someone asked me who I liked in this game. I said I was kind of leaning towards the Marlins. Again, no money on this game for me. Yanks, Blue Jays, same thing. Not vested in it. Brewers we have there. Um, Nats and Cards. Again, they had a couple ugly teams playing here of not playing well. Uh, Listen, I'll say I like the Tigers because I'm not laying big money with Houston. I said I like Mize as a youngster. He's got talent. He's a talented guy. All right. As we said, Kansas City back in this one at 4-3. White Sox Indians 3-3. Look at this. Bases loaded in a 6. I got a strikeout and a double play here. Somehow keep this under 8.5. A's are up 1-0. No score. San Francisco Padres wrap it up final 6-2. Again, that was a run line play there for somebody in the room. They were like, oh, somebody said Darvish was terrible. We went through his road stats. He's better on the road for the last 5 years. Rays get it done, but they don't cover the run line. If you went, that would have been a loser for me. I would have been a run line guy there for sure. Let's see what Groovy Caps is saying here. What do we got, Groovy Cap? Whoops, wrong one, Elliot. Sorry about that. Early midnight for under tomorrow. Flaherty, Cards, and Strasburg 8. Possibly. Listen, Flaherty, see how he bounces back. He had an okay start. Strass looks good. I mean, listen, you all know we got a future on the Nats. Scherzer, Strass. Who's the other guy got? Corbin, the other pitcher, right? Not too bad. You got Soto, my MVP guy. Trey Turner's a stud. I like Robles. I thought the Schwarber sign was nice. Josh Bell, nice couple veterans. Maybe a little changes. Srini helps him out a little bit. LaCroix looks refreshed coming up off the COVID list, or he was a replacement for a COVID guy. I'm not sure about that under though. I mean, I went through these games. I was looking at their history versus each other. Flaherty hasn't pitched against these guys for 2 years, and Strasburg. Again, his stats go back from 14, 15, 16, 18, nothing really recent, Kings on the ice tonight. Not me, Lou. Not me. Iffy on a Leaf game, staying under 6. All right, that's a nice win for you. I had 6. It was 5.5, went to 6. I played it. It was a push. I guess no harm, no foul, right? Back at the grind tomorrow with the same bankroll there. Odorizzi. I mean, not that the Tigers pitching staff is A+, but who's on the mound for them tomorrow? They got their other youngster, Matthew Boyd. He's pitched all right so far, but I don't know. Maybe over. How about an over down there, Elliot? I'm not going to lay that kind of number with Houston. Did I say Yanks stays under? I don't even remember. I do not remember. Obviously, with Cole, you think he's going to do good, but Ray, who knows what you're getting out of Ray? Tonight, you got a good game out of him. Took the under Rays. All right. Glad people won. Good job. Italian guy kicked the ass the other day. I would not know. Do not know my ice. Or my ice by MMA guys. So, all right, we got some games across for tomorrow. I like the Trailblazers over the Celtics. Go money line. The line was 1. Celtics. You know how I feel about the Celtics. Let's take Portland at home here. Short number. Maybe a little too easy, as they say. But I'll do it. I mean, we're getting a little plus money there. All we got to do is win. Yeah, Yanks are dogs. But is that that's not really that shocking there. I mean, why is that shocking? They should be dogs. Why shouldn't they be dogs there? I mean, you're in a dogfight tonight. You got, talent on the hill. Okay, he had a nice start, first start since May of 2019, and I got Ryu. That's not shocking for me there, Earl. Free picks again. We got them scrolling on the bottom, but I'll pop them up here in the room sometimes too. You know what that is, though, Jake? 3 bets, 2 canceled. Lakers over half point. That's called the winner. The winning day. Undefeated. Elliot, I don't want nothing to do with the NBA, man. It's terrible. The NBA free picks in here, we've been all right. I don't even really, sometimes I use them as a premium play because the NBA is just a total hot mess here. Well, I mean, the Celtics went on, what, a 37-3 run the other night? Come on. Stay away from the NBA. This guy, Elliot, Toronto. Tomorrow's the play, huh? Who's against Atlanta? I mean, Atlanta. I might add Atlanta as a free play here tomorrow. We like Atlanta on the road. Reuse stuff. So Trailblazers in the NBA. Our ice pick, little cold cash on the Dallas Stars. We had these guys the other day. We'll come back with Dallas here. They start as a little. And I'll tell you what, Dallas is probably going to be a premium play tomorrow. I'll probably be loading those up shortly for, not that I throw the ice out in any packages really, unless I do a few games. Normally I just throw out a couple baseballs. But Dallas game, I like Dallas. And MLB, we'll come back on the Sox. I had the Sox today as a premium, postponed. Free pick video, postponed. It happens. But we're back on them again. Listen to this girl. She knows what she's talking about. She knows a thing or two about thumbs up. She gets the fuel in her likes. Plus Money Honey, Total Chaos Queen, Picks the Parlays, repping. And if you didn't know, as you should, because you've probably seen me on Picks the Parlays channel and Allie hosted shows over there. The same network, people. I just do a lot of videos for this channel. Oh, Bill. Well, I mean, on the flip side, you can say you lost it by a half point or something. It was a close one, so I mean, we'll take the win. It was right down to the wire. It was 205. It was actually 205 when we put out yesterday. Indians got out of jam. Good to know, Lou. Thanks for the update. Elliot's on Oakland. We'll cheer for the A's for this guy. Rooted in Oakland. Let's go. 5-2 Natties. Quietly a good team. They could make up some ground here. The Mets are not playing well. They could get a couple wins under their belt here. They had the whole COVID thing to start the season, but then you run into the Dodgers. No harm losing Dodgers when Scherzer loses 3-0. It is what it is. But this team can play. They got some talent. There's a little talent. Actually, I might head up to FanDuel on Thursday this week, Elliot. During the day, afternoon, make a run. I'm gonna take a couple grand out of there. All right. Allie wants to know what the word is. Usually the late night show is kind of like a short one because it's kind of like a recap. We talk about everything during the day. We kind of hope and cheer on our teams here late. And then we move on. We get a nice sleep. You hear me yawning. I was at the gym today with the trainer. I was like, I came back. I sat in the tub for like an hour. I can't with those masks, man. I almost threw up, and all I was doing was upper body stuff. It's terrible. Anyhow, so free picks: Trailblazers, Stars, Red Sox. Also, for those looking premiums, big on the Nuggets tonight. Hey, listen, I like the Nuggets. Totally disappointing game the other day. Someone was like, Bill, might have been news this afternoon. Someone said, oh, they should win by 10. Yeah, they should win. They should win this game by 20 on the road. They're that much better, laying a handful here. But we saw them get outscored by 30 at one point at home. Hopefully they bounce back for you. I like the Nuggets. I have high hopes for Denver, so I'm pulling for you there. Reds on the board. Medium rare. Yes. Only way to have it on the medium to rare side. I'm a rare kind of guy. If you burn your steak and put ketchup on it, unlike my page, and leave. Don't ever come back. Who the heck is ketchup on steak? Uh-oh. Allie's out having fun. Strip will never be the same. Giants down 2-0. That's all right. Giants will come back. Of course, the funny thing is I'll probably, come back and somehow manage a win on something else, and then the Giants lose it for me. I don't know. What are we going to do? It's all right. We just grinded it out day in, day out. He's right behind us, right? The No Drama Llama. We don't worry about a game. We just bet him, move on. That's the way we do things. Again, so the 3-day pass turned into a 7-day pass, still half price for those who've been buying it. We just switched up a little bit there. And again, use the leaderboard because everybody here wants to talk about, NBA and betting NBA. And I tell you, my feelings, they're right on my sleeve how I feel about NBA. It's just a cluster to me. But ASA, 60% on the season. MIT Simulator, number 2 in the money. Mike London, Cam Ross, Insider's Room, Art Arson, Craig Trapp, the Syndicate plays, Picks and Parlays plays, all in the plus money. So plenty of deals. 2 for 1. Those of you who like ice, again, MIT Simulator, crushing it. Tony K, who pops in here, he's number 4 in the money. I've strung together a couple wins. I'm 9 in total money here for NHL. But listen, Insider's Room is 5 in hockey and 5 in NBA. You like those sports? Get on board. I tell you, I'm not a big NBA guy. Mike London's put out 230 NBA games plus money for the year. Good sample size. Not a fluke saying, "Hey, I'm 7-2. Look at me, I make money." An aristocrat. That's nice. Is that Goodfellas, right? Oh, an aristocrat. Cooking steak in a can. Yeah, rare to medium rare for steak. Well done, never well done. I eat my chicken raw. I want fatty bacon. Give me undercooked bacon. All right, Elliot. You a big guy? I told you. Your height, weight proportionate? See, I could pound 15 pounds. You won't even tell. So much I want a lifer. All right. We're keeping it short tonight. What is there to say? Postponements. I'm annoyed. We got a push in hockey. We'll see what happens in these late baseball games. Back to the grind tomorrow. We got Trailblazers, Dallas, and the Sox. Plus money coming in. Live betting on the Giants. Not a bad play there. Reds pitcher, he's going to give up some runs. He'll give up some runs, people. Again, plus money, definitely worth it on a run line. Like I say all the time, most people come in here and say, I'm going to take plus 1.5 when you're laying money. Here you are getting a run and a half. I think it's worth it. Free picks up again. That's a wrap here. Not much going on here today. Who do you think about the Dodgers tomorrow night? Yeah. Alternate run line. Because you're laying 350. The regular run line. Let me pull that up real fast, because then I'm wrapping this puppy up. So you're minus 150 tomorrow, just laying a run and a half, or 160, 165 in some spots. This line is anywhere from 325 to 385. DraftKings, 385 at DraftKings. 385 at DraftKings to take back 295. Basically $100 spread. What a freaking joke. And, even, Mirage, 340 to 270. Terrible. Bet Chris, 345 to 280. Just terrible. Yeah. Again, old man yells the cloud. Back in my day, like the guy who wears, we had no shoes. We had to walk up a hill in snow to go to school. Like this, if this was a 340 line, you'd be getting 320 on the other line, on the other side of it. 270, 295 is a $90 difference. Find an offshore that doesn't screw you with these freaking lines. Some of these lines are terrible, terrible. But you know what? People don't care. You're happy to bet a game. Listen, 110 if you're laying 150, 120. All right, what are you gonna do? I mean, you're getting back. You're taking underdog again, 270 instead of over 300. Heck out of here with that. Yeah, Rob, minus 2.5 runs. You got to be getting plus money back on that. If it's 1.5, if 1.5 runs is minus 160, you should be close to it. Well, they haven't. The thing is that I haven't really been lining up. The offense has been okay, but I want to see. I would lay 2.5 though. Yes, for sure. Just because it's a lesser number, and if I think they're gonna win, it should be a 10-3 game. Elliott, 70% muscle, 30% fat. That's an average. Most BMIs guys are probably 30, 35%. So I don't know. There's no 5'7", 160. You're a tiny little man, 160. My son's 5'10", 260. I'm 6'1", 275. How can you be that little if you're Italian? Don't you like pasta all day and pizza? Well, yeah, we'll get it back. Listen, one day at a time, Ellie. I say it all the time in the video. I come in here, we win, super. We're excited. We go to bed happy, move on the next day. We lose. What are we going to do? It happens. No drama llama. Says shake it off. We bounce back. I'm not going to go. Nobody's going to win every single day. 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. It's not happening. It's a grind. Grind it out. Grind it out. Grind it out. But all right, one last recap on the games here. They're scrolling, but here they are in the chat just in case you're watching. We'll be back for midday money tomorrow at noon. Trailblazers, Stars, Red Sox get the call. And then we'll see everybody at noon tomorrow. Let's hope everybody cashes their games. Good luck tonight. Good night's sleep. Don't stay up too late. Midday money at noon tomorrow. Come and say hello. Elliot's good. We'll post Elliot pictures on Instagram, him benching. Lou, I agree. Why wouldn't it? Third game, 4 nights, take a shot. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to kind of buck the trend and be like, think as your body thinks. Like that's just a tough spot. Nothing wrong going with the gut. All right, everyone. Thanks for popping in. I'll see everybody tomorrow.